Hey guys, Zolord here, back again with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Orcos. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, as I said before, today we're taking a look at Orko. He is part of the second wave of Masters of the Universe Origins figures from Mattel. And we've been taking a look at one of these every day. Whether they're going to be posted once a day or once every other day this week is irrelevant because, again, I do not have Scarecrow yet. So that is to be determined for a semi-later date. You'll find out either tomorrow if I got him or in the future if I got him. So I just wanted to get these done and out of the way. I do plan on doing a wave overview possibly when I'm finished reviewing all these guys for those people who don't want to sit and hear me yak about toys for 10 minutes a pop. Rather watch like a 10-15 minute video where I yak about 4 toys. That's cool with me, but getting into it. Comes with the same mini comic, which this is actually his mini comic. So the weakest figure of the wave, I think, the best mini comic as far as the quality goes. So there is that. I already talked about that in the Trap Jaw review. You can go watch that if you haven't already. But Orko here, I'm not going to lie, I never liked Orko. I like 2000X Orko. Actually, that's a lie. I like 2000X Orko, but as far as Filmation Orko goes, kind of sucks. But you know what? You got to have Orko to go with your Masters, and as far as I'm concerned, this is the far less annoying 2000X version of Orko that was kind of awesome as far as the figure goes. Sculpted by the Four Horsemen, which I believe these are too, if I'm not mistaken. But that 2000X one is just frickin' the cat's pajamas. But looking at him, he does come with a nifty little flight stand, which you can take him off of. Just a little peg there. And it does hinge forward and back on both ends and rotates on both ends. So that's cool. And what was it? The Fwoosh bought one of these and he got gypped this part. So that sucks. So buyer beware, I guess. At least from Walmart.com. Looking at Orko, he is a little squirt. And he is a very hollow little squirt. Not a lot to him. But again, it's just Orko. And I will say mine's eyes are kind of goofy. But it's Orko, so I guess I can let that slide. This one's kind of a little bit in. This one's a little bit more centered. And the weird thing with the Orko is you can pop his noggin off. And he's just like a black face. It kind of looks like something out of Kirby now, or Super Mario Brothers. Something that bounce around and be like, blingy, blingy, blingy. It's weird, man. So that's funny. So giving you a look at that face there. Well, his eyes. Can't see the wonk on the one, but it doesn't bug me too much. A lot of them look like that, actually. Excuse me. He's got his pointy little ears and his hat, which is not the same color as his robe. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way or not, but doesn't really bother me. Pegging that in. Articulation on this guy. You can get a lot of range out of this noggin, even though he does have this kind of scarf piece in the front. You can look up. You can look down. You can tilt side to side. You can rotate all the way around. So that's cool. Shoulders go out to the side, back down, forward and back. Then he's got a swivel at the elbow. Hinge at the elbow, and then swivel and hinge at the wrist. I wish he came with his wand. I know he doesn't really use it in Filmation or even 2000X, but the 2000X figure at least had it. Yeah, he seems lacking, and not because he's small. I think the size is good. I like the size, but I think could have used some more accessories. But whatever. I still like it. It's a nifty little Orko figure, and will actually work pretty well with your MOTU Classics, the Filmation style figures, if you wanted to pick a couple of these up and use them for that. I think that's what the Fushin tends to do with his. So there's that. Got a big old O on his chest too, so that's cool. But size comparison, here he is next to good old Man-at-Arms, aka Duncan. Who, these two are the only ones that know Prince Adam's secret of being He-Man. And you know what? I forgot my Prince Adam. Oh well. He's about the same as this fellow over here, Beast Man. And even on the flight stand, these guys are taller than him. So I think the size is perfect here. Maybe Orko could be a little bit smaller. I don't know. I feel like he could have been an accessory with a Prince Adam figure. Or, you know, vice versa, if you remember MOTU Classics and what they did. But maybe he's a little big, but I don't mind it. I think the size is fine. And then here he is next to the other two figures in the wave I've already looked at. Got Manny faces. And again, still my favorite, Trapjaw. I always like the villains though, don't I? Yeah, it kind of comes with being an overlord, but Skeletor, watch your back, because there can only be one overlord around here. There you go. Looks awesome. That Trapjaw just... I love this figure, man. Thing is freaking suck. Getting him out of there. I like him too. One of my favorite good guys. Then last, but certainly not least, here is the Mortal Kombat spot. Now here is... he scales well with 7-inch figures, as you can tell here. I think that's perfect. Or even Mythic Legions here. I mean, yeah, he's not as detailed, but if you put him in the Filmation figures, he's going to look perfect. Because that's about the scale these two are, is roughly that classic scale. Spawn's probably a little bigger, but you can see he does scale well with bigger figures as well. As redundant as that sounds. But yeah, that's about it for good old Orko. Everyone's favorite klutzy screw-up. Yeah, overall, I would highly recommend this again if you're at all into this line. I think he's really... he's fun. He might not be my favorite character, but he is fun. He's fun to kind of mess around with on the flight stand and whatnot. Do wish he came with some more accessories. Not sure what those could have been. Maybe some magic effects or something. But he seems a little light for the $15 price point. Seems more like a $10 thing, maybe. I would have liked to have maybe seen this guy packed in with another figure. If he was a little bit smaller, that is. He would have to be a little bit smaller. That'd be just a pack-in. He's too big to be just a pack-in as he is. But yeah, he's kind of in the middle for me. I like it, but at the same time, the value's just not there for me personally. But again, I'm a completionist, so I had to get him to go with my masters. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. Review of Scareglow coming eventually, whether it's tomorrow or not. As I said in the Trapjaw review, is up in the air. And also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at overlord.productions. That's dot like the period, not dot like the word. I will be doing live unboxings and uploading them to IGTV afterwards in case you miss them. So if you don't want to miss them, hit me up over there and turn on post notifications. I don't need to plug that as much. Like I said in the Manny Faces review the other day, I don't have to rebuild that account. But, as always, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this figure, if you think it's worth the money or not. I think it is, but at the same time, I think it isn't. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. And I'm still confused as to if his hat's supposed to be a different color from the rest of his robe. I always thought they were the same color, but again, I could be wrong. I'm not the biggest He-Man guy, so I don't know everything and anything to do, with Masters. But I guess that's a question from my buddy T-Biz. Shout out to T-Biz on that one. And as always, don't forget to keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.